It is not who you are that's holding you back. It is the illusions of who you think you're not. This is Anders Hansen, and I'm here to help you shatter those illusions and live the life of your dreams.
Hi, this is Anders Hansen, and welcome to Insights to Impossible. This week, we're going to be talking about the magic of your perception and how you can switch your perception to find all the opportunities in any given challenge that you might be faced with. But before we get to it, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this with as many friends and family members as you can. You might be the person they will thank afterwards. Robert C. Short said something beautiful about this concept today. He said, successful people are not people without problems, they're just people who have learned to solve their problems. So the more success you will get, the more problems are likely to follow. You see, solutions and problems are just two sides of the same thing, but the way you perceive something to a large extent will be dependent on your belief system. So let's look at how our beliefs and our reality are interlinked. We're going to start together in the upper left-hand corner where it says reality is what we believe to be true. What we believe to be true is what we perceive. It is what I believe to be true that I start perceiving in my environment. And what we perceive is what we look for or expect. So I'm becoming accustomed now to perceive my world and everything in it through a certain lens. And that means I'm starting to expect certain outcomes. Oh, they always do this. This always happens to me. You can hear yourself in this dialogue, right? I bet you can. What we look for is what we know. It's familiar. We're accustomed to it. So we start looking for more of the same. We have this urge to belong. What we know is what we believe to be true. What I know is what I believe to be true. What we believe to be true is reality. And you can tell we're back to where we started. Reality is what we believe to be true. So it's fair to say that you don't see the world as it is, but we see the world and everything in it as we are, as we're programmed to see it. Why is it that illusions are so fun and so effective as entertainment or as an educational tool as I use them? It's effective because it gets you to pay attention, and illusions break your assumptions about your reality. In fact, you couldn't have an illusion without a set of assumptions about how you perceive certain things. Now, perception is a mental faculty of the human personality, and Napoleon Hill said something interesting about this. He said, an educated person is not necessarily a person with an abundance of general or specialized knowledge. He said, an educated person is a person who has so developed the faculties of their mind that they can acquire anything or its equivalent without violating the rights of others. Well, here we are, and we're developing one mental faculty called perception. There are 6 of them. We don't have time to go into them today, but you could click the link below and make sure you enroll in a coaching session with us, and we will be sure to take you through all of them. An educated person is somebody who has developed themselves to a point where they can create anything that they want. We're talking about perception today. Perception is a change in the way you perceive a certain thing, or in this case, an animation. You can actually decide what direction this train runs in. The animation does not change, but your perception of it does. You can literally decide what outcome you're getting here. And all you're doing is using your higher faculty called perception. Another situation, maybe at work or at home, one person sees the glass as half full, the other person sees it as half empty. They're perceiving the same thing. One sees all the opportunity, one sees all the limitation. So what you see, to a large extent, is based on your beliefs, your lens of perception. That's why it's much harder to perform magic for children than adults, by the way. Adults have a very narrow lens of perception based on their beliefs. And I'm going to share a video example with you now of how that looks like. This is from a talk I gave recently, and it's a good exercise in perception. Enjoy.
Daniel, you're gonna take a seat right there. Welcome to the party. Just as we rehearsed, that's great. Daniel, we haven't met before, have we? No. Good. Hold on to these. Perfect. Daniel, we're gonna play a very simple game. It is called In Which Hand is the Paper Napkin In? What Daniel sees and what you see will be two different things depending on your perspective. So when you see something, don't point, don't give it away. Let him have the experience, all right? Just a little lower, just lean in a little bit forward. That's great, great. So Daniel, it's very simple, this one here, okay? So right hand or left hand, right? So here we go. Right, ready? Good. Right or left? You saw it, right? You saw it jump over here. Yeah, you did. Oh, he's good. He's good. That's great, Daniel. So we'll try one more time. Here we go. Right or left? Are you sure this time? You don't want to change your mind? We're going to make something really cool happen. That was pretty neat, wasn't it? We'll do it again. And this time, just place it all the way into your chest. All right, great. So Daniel, it's going to happen fast this time. Don't blink. Gone. And reappeared. That was cool. Don't let those folks distract you, okay? Don't let them do that. So we'll try one more time. Here we go. Right or left? None of them. He's right. It disappeared and reappeared right under your nose. That's great. That's awesome. That's good. You're doing a great job, Daniel. You really are. No, you're great. All right, here we go. One. No, it's all good. We'll maximize it. We'll supersize it, Daniel. We're gonna really make this simple. Daniel, right or left? All right. Okay. Good. So it's still in there, yes? Actually, we're gonna go all in on this. Just drop the box down. Just drop it down, and just hold on to my wrists. Hold on to my wrists. I'm gonna count to 3. We're gonna make it disappear. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Pretty neat, isn't it?
Amazing.
That's amazing, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I know. It's a tough one. So, Daniel, in this moment, would you believe you could perform the trick? No, right? Would you believe you could perform it? Yeah. What's the key word? Perspective. Look around you. I just tossed them over your head in a moment of misdirection, Daniel. So in this moment, would you believe you could perform the trick? A little bit of practice, but yeah, probably, yeah. Did you notice how his belief system changed within a matter of minutes? Going from, there's no way, this is amazing, to, yeah, of course I can. His belief system changed, his reality changed, his perception changed. Do you see how that works? New perspective, new reality. We don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we're programmed to see it. Daniel, thank you very much. Give him a big round of applause.
Wow, that was a good illustration, wasn't it? His reality and the reality of the audience are two completely different ways of perceiving the same thing. And did you notice how his entire belief system changed from, I have no idea how this works, to when I explained it to him, yeah, of course I can do this, to his entire belief system about this particular thing shifted in a matter of seconds because he changed his perception. So the question that I would invite you to ask yourself today is, are your results causing your thinking, or is it your thinking that's causing your results? As we're working with that mental faculty called perception, your thinking will to a larger extent start defining your results. Now, this is a person who's living from the outside in. They're letting conditions and circumstance rule them. Current results become the thoughts they think, become their actions, become more of the same. What we really want to do is live this way instead, where we're imagining bigger and greater results. We're challenging our perception, our ways of thinking that leads to more productive actions. And as we do that, we have effectively learned to work with our perception faculty. Now, there's one technique this week that I would encourage you to use. It is a simple question that you pose to yourself every single time you have a challenge you feel you can't solve. And that is this. What is the illusion here? What is it that I'm programmed not to see? What is the illusion here? What is it that I'm programmed not to see? As you challenge your perception, maybe you invite somebody else in to mastermind with you, you will become aware of solutions to challenges you formerly didn't see. And that is truly real magic. And the magic resides in your amazing, magical mind. So use your perception this week, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will definitely change. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with friends and family that you feel would benefit from it as well. I'm Anders Hansen. I'll see you in next week's Insights to Impossible. Bye for now. I really hope that you took a lot of valuable insight away from this video today. And to make sure you stay updated in terms of everything Real Magic World, including programs and live events, Make sure that you enable your notifications and most importantly, subscribe to this channel so that you will be the first to know.